These commands were given only to the sons of Israel. Leviticus chapter 11 and Deuteronomy chapter 14 both start by addressing the sons of Israel. This indicates they were conventional laws for ancient Israel in that historical context, not universal laws for Gentiles or modern Christians. In other words, these rules simply do not apply to anyone who isn't a descendant of Israel. Now, I agree.
Yes, I agree.
These commands were obviously given to the sons of Israel. But do you know what other commands were given to the sons of Israel?
Well, we're waiting.
Love thy neighbor as thyself. Sexual ethics. You shall not make other gods before me for ancient Israel. I mean, look at Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 4 through 6. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and strength. There are multiple commands that begin with speak to the sons of Israel. But believers today will still observe them. Now, don't get me wrong. There are obviously commands that were only for certain people. I mean, just look at the next verse of Exodus chapter 20, verse 23. The one I just gave you before.
Exodus chapter 20, verses 24. You shall make an altar of earth for me, and you shall sacrifice on it your burnt offerings, and your peace offerings, your sheep and your oxen. In every place where I cause my name to be remembered, I will come to you and bless you.
Priests were the ones who were supposed to perform the sacrifices. There were commands only for women and farmers and many more. But how do you know the dietary commands aren't just for the sons of Israel back then? Well, remember my rebuttal was for if someone decided to use that argument as their main argument, i.e., that argument by itself may create inconsistencies in which the command that believers follow today. There are a multitude of commands that believers today typically say should be followed today or just gone away with. One could say all those commands were scrapped after Jesus gave different commands, but Jesus did say he didn't come to abolish the law.
Do not presume that I came to abolish the law.
You could say Paul taught the law was done away with, but you have to reconcile why Paul did and even taught the law in certain instances. I feel that will lead to the idea of the three types of laws: morals, ceremonial, and judicial, which I see as a man-made theological in some regards, but I'll explain it in the next video. Anyway, the claim these laws apply only to the Israelites, me ignoring the other Levitical commands believers typically accept today. In short, there is no consistent reason to say the dietary commands were exclusively for ancient Israel, while still holding onto commands introduced the same way. If you want to see the next objection to the moral, ceremonial, and judicial split, click here.